So, wait, what's our intro? How you doing?
What's up, guys?
Oh yeah, what's up, guys? How you doing? I'm Paul.
I'm Morgan.
And this is the Paul and Morgan Show. Today's video is on tattoos. Should you get them? The pros and cons. Should Christians have tats? Guys, if you're new to this channel, we are making Christian advice videos on life, love, and dating to help you.
Whoa, have hope and be free!
So subscribe. We have actually had this specific question.
Oh my goodness, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt to hide my tattoos during tattoo video.
Tattoo week. But for real though, I think we've had Paul and Morgan, what do you think about tattoos? Should Christians get tattoos? What do you think about them? I think we've had that question more than any other question.
Yeah, probably on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
By the way, if you're not following our Paul and Morgan Instagram, yeah, we have individual ones, but the Paul and Morgan one, we're posting stuff specifically for you guys, so I'd recommend go follow it.
But you should also follow our regular ones, because they're fun.
They're fun.
Alright guys, let's get started. First pro is this. You have first pro is getting a tattoo is a great conversation starter.
That's a good one, Morgan.
If it's in a visible place, like on my arms. I've had so many people either just like compliment me, which just boosts my mood, you know, makes me happy. I'm like, yay. Or like, they're like, oh, what's the meaning behind that? Or, oh, what's this? Is this a dinosaur? No, people, it's a dog.
Tattoos are very kissable. My sister got set free on her wrist, and she's had a lot of opportunities to explain what's going on. She's been set free in Jesus Christ. Our first con! I'm
looking at our notes. You get judged before people really know you.
So they're gonna make assumptions about you.
These days, tattoos are becoming a lot more popular, which is awesome. But there are still people out there who are totally against them, who want nothing to do with them, who think if you have a tattoo, you are sinful.
We're not saying that they have a right to do that, but it's gonna happen. Just the other day, when we were in Florida, we're sitting ready to go into a restaurant, and these older ladies were sitting across from us, and it was we could see their lips saying, "Look at that girl's tattoos. She has ruined her arms." Something like that.
You know, whatever. I feel like people who get tattoos probably are like, yeah, I'm gonna get looks sometimes. You just gotta get over and deal with it.
Next pro, you look cool and artsy. It's a way to express yourself. I mean, it is cool. Yeah. It's just, tattoos can be cool.
Tattoos can be very cool.
I personally, when I saw Morgan's tattoos for the first time when we went out, I liked them. It actually attracted me more to her.
Some people just don't like tattoos, and they're just not gonna go searching for a guy or a girl who has tattoos.
The next con would be, you go into a job interview, they're gonna notice that probably. So it is gonna affect the job situation. Some companies are just, we'll call them what you want, like old-fashioned, conservative, and they're not wanting somebody that's got tattoos. You with the modeling.
When I got some tattoos, when I was modeling, they stopped like wanting to use me for certain campaigns. Not all, but next pro.
Give us a pro.
Is you have a constant reminder on you that, like, you know, say you get a Bible verse on your arm. I have a few words that I want to get that like are acronyms, so that every time I look at that, I remember, oh, I am Christ's daughter. It's just like a constant cool reminder.
Before we go any further, it just popped in my head, and I like the angle we're going with this video, but like, let's just get it out there. Can a Christian get a tattoo? Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and let's just jump right into it real quick. Is getting a tattoo going against the Bible? I know you were doing some reading on it today.
1 Corinthians 10:31 says, so whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God.
Amen.
And then there are just several more verses that are just talking basically about like, make sure whatever you do is pure, right, holy. So obviously if you're getting a tattoo that's like extremely dark and like evil
or profane,
like, yeah, that's not godly. So it's like,
those who are like, I love tattoos, the Bible says that Jesus has one on his thigh, you know, I don't think we need to really go into that. Maybe he does, maybe it's figurative. Also, some may say, oh, Bible is anti-tattoo. It says in Leviticus or somewhere, you don't get tattoos for the dead. Okay, like, I don't think we need to really dive into that too deeply.
Well, it actually does not use the word tattoo. It uses the word mark. The word tattoo does not come in until the 17th century.
Excuse me, Bible scholar. I have to button up my shirt when I'm around this person.
Pray. Obviously, if you feel like the Lord is like, no, you do not need to be getting that tattoo, it's not necessary, then it's like, why are you getting it, you know? But if you feel like the Lord's like, girl, you do you, then, you know, whatever. Like, I have never ever felt any type of conviction about getting tattoos.
I like that. I would say if you are living with your parents, respect their rules until you're out on your own. Because if going out and getting a tattoo is completely rebellious, they are not going to like that. I would say hold off till you're on your own, just out of respect. Honor your father and your mother. And I would just say, guys, just another word of wisdom. I would probably wait till you're at least old enough to where your passions have been a little more solidified and you're not just, oh, I love SpongeBob, I'm gonna get a SpongeBob tattoo. Just don't be impulsive about getting a tattoo. Yeah. Maybe get a second opinion.
Last con, it can affect your witness.
It can affect your witness.
Get a name?
So be aware of that. Like, think about what you're getting. Is what you're getting gonna be just this big controversial thing that if you find yourself in a place where you're talking to someone about God and they see that, just like when Paul says, try to live at peace with all people. You might love skulls and skeletons, but would it be wise to get a skull and skeleton tattoo for your witness? Are people going to see that and maybe be a little bit turned off from wanting to hear the gospel from you? Perhaps. I'm not saying don't, but maybe think about it. Ask God for wisdom.
Well, but also your parents, like, for example, Paul's parents saw that I had tattoos and they were kind of like, oh, does this girl know God? Like, we're not for tattoos.
My parents are very old-fashioned in that respect.
It took them a little while to, like, open up to and get closer to me to a point where, like, they were able to hear me speak and just, like, speak on the Lord and my walk with Christ.
Yeah, they immediately had up some walls.
Yeah.
And that's going to happen.
But once they, you know, let those walls down, it was fine.
Yeah, and then when I got a tattoo of my dad's face under my armpit, he's actually appreciates tattoos now.
Okay, shut it. You just kept talking.
The thing is, I just like hanging out with you guys and with Morgan and all of us together. Hey, real quick, we have merch. Morgan has spent a lot of time. I've helped out some, but it's mainly been Morgan, and we are pumped to get it out in front of you guys. I don't want to say much about it. Just get ready. I'm thinking in the next 2 weeks. Follow us on Instagram, and because we'll be posting little updates. Guys, comment and let us know what you think about tattoos. We'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and we will catch you again very soon. Have hope.
And be free.
When I was younger, I loved all these random things. I used to love digging holes. I could have gotten a hole with a shovel next to it. I would have regretted it now. Morgan would probably not have married me with that tattoo.